Alright. Opening day just happened.
What a mess this is turning out to be.
I agree.
When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Oh, I forgot I had Iron Man on the team. Fuck it.
Still in the building, please call main reception.
Hello. Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us. But apparently, we've got a ways to go.
Why am I offline? What's going on? Okay, hold on. Number generator. Okay, it says 3.
I will. And thanks for all your support and encouragement. I realize it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here.
Mm.
Understood. I don't want to cause any trouble. See you around, I guess.
You dumb bastard. Move.
Please note that due to increased security measures, no one will be admitted into the building without their valid ID badge. No exceptions.
Times like this.
Hey there. I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did. I had no idea what I was onto, I admit. Just the way things go sometimes.
Mm.
Sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Lutvarian strike a year ago. What a mess that started. Does he ever? At some point, we need to take responsibility for our own actions. Okay, I have to get going now. See you later.
Quinjet repair crew members, please report to the landing pad.
Hello. We're trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against us. I wouldn't be surprised if the government takes an anti-hero stance of some kind. Nip it in the bud, if we're lucky enough to catch it in time. We can't be fighting our own government while we're trying to keep the streets safe. I think the more critical question is, what's going to happen to the rest of us? We've got a real mess on our hands now. Almost nothing. She seems to have been promoted almost out of the blue. When I see a knee-jerk reaction like that, I worry that it's the start of a trend. Sorry, I can't spare any more time right now. Talk to you later.
Damn.
Ready when you are.
Hi, Tony.
The new head of S.H.I.E.L.D., Maria Hill, she doesn't even answer my calls.
I have a number of friends within the organization. None of them are happy with her appointment, or even understand it. Including, apparently, Hill. I'll take cold comfort in that if she's put in charge of shutting us down. I just don't know where all this is headed. It feels like we're in for some rough sailing. Not funny, Tony. I hope things settle down soon.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill. The Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those SHIELD out.
Man, feels so good to play my game again. Hold up.
Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Let's do this.
I do this for free. This isn't your day job, is it?
Brother, you've been whooping your guys forever.
Take you out. Special delivery from Kunlun.
There we go.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Well, you sure took your sweet time getting down here. Now let me guess. This whole thing another Latverian counterattack? Like in New York? You heroes step in it again? Yeah, the starving man will eat just about anything. Look, why don't you costumed clowns head over to the mall, see if anyone else wants your help.
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming spam, 2 o'clock. We're in. No, let's try to slow down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. What's this?
But I can dish it out, too.
No, too bad I don't have a thing. I don't have a star, do I?
Incoming hostile.
Thought I might as well save it.
Plenty of talking.
Plenty of power left over.
Give you the horse.
They better send a lot more of you next time.
Damn. What is this? I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out. Now!
I show you the fire. Iron Fist beats Glass Jaw every time. Yeah, I am that good. You seem to lack balance in your life. I hope you find peace.
I hope you find peace is crazy.
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Alright, let's see here.
Now we show them!
There we go.
I need to fall
Oh shit.
back. I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party?
It's at 3, so we're going 3.
They'll still be here next month.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please with sugar on top. Now will you get going?
Come on, that-a-way, the subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say, "Moose and squirrel." If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court. You'll feel that in the morning.
All right, the cavalry! Now you're in for it.
My dragon style beats your idiot style. I need to fall back.
That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Iron Fist meets Ugly Face. I need time to heal.
You're joking.
I hope you find peace. Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Well, we found him.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food court! Just tell the doctor you walked into a door. Like 50 times.
There we go.
Yes, but was it art? Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look. Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement checks works. When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage. Yeah, I am that good. Now you get why they call me Iron Fist? Special delivery from Kunlun. I can take it, but I can dish it out too.
We will bury you!
He's trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy!
Bring your brave and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now.
How did that still affect me? I blocked him everything.
We'll save the world from you, heroes.
There we go.
Follow me, heroes, if you dare.
Senator Leva from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
We'll appreciate anything you can do in that regard, sir.
I'm not saying I'm gonna get on a soapbox about this thing, but I'll pull a few strings if I can. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Oh, get my shit over here.
Americans, your deaths await. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. For my technology, your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Smoking field is down. Get him.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
Iron Fist, the ugly fist.
Who's next? The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals.
I'd say we ironed out our differences.
Where is he at?
Special delivery from Kunlun. It's what I do.
They cannot harm what they cannot see.
Keep attacking so disrupt this program.
I need to fall back. We're not slaying this dragon.
Ah.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Every time.
No!
Perfect. You need to watch the cutscenes.
You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I got cold heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Alright, Iron Man goes into Storm as I drop my work shirt. Fire Storm. Venom. I'm gonna say it goes into Magneto. I haven't seen Magneto in like 20 years, I feel like. Magneto. And then Cable goes into Miss Marvel. Yeah, but that's gonna be it. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. So let's catch you next one. Peace.